So last video I'd made this moving platform that kind of bounces up and down. Used the tweening behavior to make it calculate the values in between and go up and down. It's good. But it's a bit limited at the moment, because if I want to have, for example, another one of these over here, so control and drag, select first and control and drag and have it right down here, say, what we'll find is that it's still got the same boundaries. It still goes up to 500, 100, sorry. I need to remap these keys. Yeah, look at it, it's all locked together with that one. I don't like that. It doesn't give me a lot of flexibility. So of course what I can do is I can make another one, another moving platform with different parameters. But what that means is that I need to have all of these events here, 1, 2, 3 events for every single platform. That just seems really inefficient. So my plan is to use instance variables. Now let's just talk about what an instance is. This is my original object, my moving platform vertical. I can make a new instance of it by doing that. So each instance that I make can have its own instance variables. It's an important concept in computing. In object-oriented programming, there's an idea of instantiation, to make a new instance each time. So it's quite useful understanding for that. So here we go. I've highlighted moving platform vertical. We can see instance variables. So I'm going to add 2 instance variables. One will be called max height, and I'm going to give that a value. The highest it can go is 100, and I'm going to also have a min height. Note the lack of spaces again, and that will be 500. So that's applying specifically to this one here. And what we'll be able to do is, when we copy and paste this, we'll be able to get, in fact we could do it right now, but it won't work yet because we haven't done the events. But if I do this one over here, so I've got my original one 100, 500, there it is, and this one over here I can make, say, 200, 700, so it'll be a lot further down. But this one still has its 100, 500, as you can see. So right, we now need to make that happen in the events, and it's just a matter of replacing the 100s, 500s here with those variables. And there's a format we have to use, and I've actually cheated a bit. I did this earlier, so I'm just going to copy and paste this and talk about it. Wait a second, where was I? Here it is. Yeah. So I'm referring to the current object. Moving platform vertical is its name, and then I say dot variable. That's that instance variable, and in the brackets I have to say which variable I'm referring to. So min height. This one should be min height. What was it originally? It was 100. Yeah, we'll call that min height, and then this one also can be min height as well. And this one here can be max height. Copy and paste and update max height. So each of the moving platform verticals will have these events which apply to it, but they will have different values which are going to go in here. And we could actually change this to 2000 as well. Let's just check and see that it works before we get too excited, shall we? So we should see this one moving up and down just as before, but the one over here is moving up and down in quite a different range. Was it 200 to 700? Yeah, so going back to this, it would be nice to have that they have different durations as well, because that creates more of a timing puzzle in the game. That idea though of instance variables, that any particular object can have its own variables, it's really handy. For instance, we'll come to enemies later, and we can have HP on them. So each enemy could start with 10 HP, and as it takes a hit, it goes down by 1, and then when it gets down to 0, each enemy dies. So they each have their own separate HP. That kind of idea should be really good.